Welcome my fellow humans. As represented by the pixelated visuals on screen, all the mods 9 parenthesis no frills parenthesis is about to be gained upon. Supplies acquired, I was unhappy with the bones and depressing grassland everywhere. So as any reasonable person would do, I teleported. It was yet again more boring and depressing landscape, so I went on the search for more interesting things. But I did find this cool Applied Energistics 2 meteor that I was too poor to burglarize, so I moved on to this tower with many goodies to burglarize instead. Oh, and would you behold, a precipice. This brought glad tidings to my inventory with scrumptious items such as iron, coal, and copper. Many mysterious gifts from the ethereal being known as the quest book were bestowed upon me for my progress, including a lovely quartz pickaxe. My greed for resources still remains unsatiable however as I destroy the very earth beneath my feet to acquire its riches. This spawner loot chest proved to be quite fortuitous as well with the diamonds being present. Perchance. In my spelunking adventures, I discovered this abandoned mining camp thingy where I hoped to discover a chest monster to gift me with rare curios but alas. These prosperity shards will be pertinent and paramount in future endeavors, so I must acquire a multitude. Behold, another thingy. Yet again, no chest monster : left parenthesis only piss ore. Oh would you look at this, I am yet again mining in the video game of Minecraft only this time a sneaky little diamond poked through this little glory hole yay. Okay, this is getting stupid and I'm bored, time to go back up the surface. Thank you to Feed the Beast Ultimine trademark copyright for such superhuman abilities. Now I must begin the brain-numbing process of watching the ores reach their melting points inside of some furnaces. A few copper hammers doubled my ore output which consequently doubled the time I was sitting here with my finger up my butt doing jack all. A small respite was granted to me by the divine quest book and its ability to violate laws of physics by creating matter out of nothing. Using the aforementioned glory hole diamonds, I made my first diamond pickaxe where I was pleasantly surprised to see the quest book in all its grace bestow upon me some advanced pipe upgrades for piping your mother later. Oh, and a hopper botany pot yay. Time for more brainless clicking to chemically transform solid ferrous materials into liquid and back into solid form with a more robust atomic crystalline lattice structure. I also planted some hemp to make string because I desperately need a backpack. My Oromius metals were used to upgrade some furnaces so I don't have to wait 10469340 eons for things to smelt as well as upgrading this now conceived backpack so I can fit a comically large amount of items into it. Okay, it is time to skedaddle and wander the infinite wilderness yet again and embrace my nomadic instincts. I got bored walking after 1.32 minutes so I crafted a wood jetpack parenthesis how does wood physically contain the energy of rocket engines exothermic reaction. End parenthesis and then a copper jetpack. Then I used all my redstone and copper and couldn't craft anything to generate power to charge the jetpack. Good job me. I am yet again delving into my mischievous impulses and burglarizing more places of presumed residence. But it's so worth, look at all this drip and swag money on me, the hoe's gonna be going crazy. Oh look, some ops pulling up to the crib, I'm gonna pop a cap in his ass with this 1 cubic meter of nitroglycerin. But that didn't do jack diddly squat so I slapped him around like an unfaithful wife in 1923. Anywho, back to more stealing yay, I found this lovely gems that may be quite handy in the near future. These lost pages of Erdos are so overpowered I just got 12 levels from holding my right mouse button for 2.87 seconds. How is this allowed? As I traverse the seas and lands, I often ponder the cycle of society's power dynamic where effeminate men are poor fathers and raise a generation of oh look another meteor, time to steal. Did I mention that I enjoy stealing? And not having to work to acquire luxurious wares? Although, this may be no surprise to any viewers from Southside Chicago. Here I am looting more things blah blah blah, you don't care, I forgot to grab the block of gold from the portal because I am a donut. I physically assaulted this low-income pig because I know the cops won't come after me and my actions will have no consequences. Anywho, I found this Wilden den. Wild den? Wilden in den. Whatever this place with wolves and loot, and I murdered their entire bloodline with zero remorse. Yay. I'm sorry, little one. Not really, I just want the loot. Oh, and look, another backpack, time to carry the equivalent mass of 5 neutron stars on my back after adding more upgrades. I'm still not satisfied with the latitude and longitude of my location, therefore I will RTP again in hopes of more luscious lands. The only thing I could see within my eyesight was this tower with a delicious loot chest. I kept on my journey and stumbled across an equine creature. Because of my previous good fortune, I had a saddle in my possession. So I forced myself upon these helpless animals to bear my weight or perish. The melanin-rich horse proved to be much swifter than its light-skinned counterpart, so I abducted it. Exploring another meteor, I was able to access the mysterious cube in the center of the spherical object because of my diamond pickaxe. Thank you, Minecraft aliens, for the knowledge of microprocessing within the meteor. I loved taking the crystal children from its budding Certus quartz mother. Oh poop. That was really close, my horse almost died. This skeleton is the reason I fell suffer under the Freudian projection of my own stupidity. Phew, at least my horse is still alive. Damn it. I need to get out of this cursed hole and remain steadfast in my journey. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. As the villagers cannot comprehend a method of travel such as teleportation and thus, will not need this waystone, I am taking it into my own possession to be used. Behold, a secondary meteor. Now I must take as much fall damage as possible, for some reason. Another mysterious cube and more crystal children to steal. What a glorious day it has been. Because of the previous equine death that I was entirely not responsible for, I am in need of a new steed, and this one seems sufficient. I really hope I don't forget it and lose it later on. Little did I know this was the last time I was going to see this horse. My lemon brain already forgot about it only 3.5 picoseconds after establishing a bond with it because I was focused on building a starter base. Inspired by the effective tactics and ingenious engineering of the Viet Cong tunnel systems, I decided to make my base underground just in case any bootlicking G.I. Joe creeper tried to squirm his way into my base. After just a little bit of off-screen digging, this is what I made. The dwarves of Moria themselves would fall to their knees in worship of my craftsmanship. Just kidding, I spent 15 minutes trying to figure out what to make the walls out of. I liked how the shale and archwood blended with the colors, so I guess that's the theme now. I topped it off with some log beams and stone brick trim and ceiling pieces. Now it was time to really start gaming and set up some stuff. I wanted to get some basic power up from something, probably mechanism heat generators or power solar panels. But I need more resources before I begin. So, back to mines I go. This wannabe bad boy villager should not have thrown spicy juice at me. Oh look, more slutty little diamonds showing themselves just for me. I spy with my little eye some loot. Gimme 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 pwee zoo. These silly skeletons are not capable of telling friend from foe. How humorous. Also, WTF is this compass? Only my Sherlock Holmes ass would see something labeled monster box and try to break it. What did I expect was going to happen? This is getting really annoying. Maybe I should just rush for the Morgan and become the Minecraft equivalent of 7th Gate Guy Lee. I mean, seriously, do these guys have nothing better to do with their lives than mindlessly chase me? Go play solitaire or something, you worthless shrimp. Anywho, I found this magenta rock structure with more crystal children for me to steal. Yay. Another thingy. Guess what? No chest monster though. I did get a free diamond shovel for the price of nothing, however. You wanna guess what's next? That's right, another thingy, and no monster. These loot chests have proven quite lucrative for my inventory, however, so I cannot complain. I literally saw the TNT under this chest. I am just stupid, I guess. Wait, no, that was Clutch. I'm actually him. Free diamond pickaxe time LMAO RAR XD. Oh sweet heavens, the binary code goblins inside my computer have blessed me yet again. This axe actually finna go ham on some mob cheeks. Oh, a potion of night vision. Holy balls, that was the last thing I expected to see. I could smell what he had for lunch. Why the heck was he so close? He got booty cheeks trades. Why is blood down here? Time to make like an infant strapped to a weather balloon and ascend. I hate it down here. Thank you, Portal of Volcanic Glass, for the free resources. Time to go home to the place where I reside in my home. I need to put some of the resources to use. Yay, free matter being supplied from the almighty quest book. These drawers will certainly be handy for storing a heinous amount of atoms within 1 cubic meter. I am too lazy to manually transfer the assortment of goods in my backpack, so I used one of the pipe upgrade from earlier and sucked the backpack dry of all its load. Some of this Certus quartz will be used for silicon in the creation of our first refined storage machines. But first, I needed to get a basic mystical agriculture setup going with the altar and inferium production. However, I was completely out of the fibrous substance popularly known as wool. Now I must strip these sheep of their wool and dignity for my own personal gain. And so here it is. The mysterious mystical agriculture altar of transformisming ordinary seeds into infinity money glitch 100% legit working PS5/Xbox 2024. Now to automatically automate the rapid growth of seeds of inferium to fuel the arduous journey through the mystical agriculture mod until after millions of inferium essence later we have achieved sentient supremium. But while that goes, I will start on mechanism and its various foundational resources, namely, osmium stockpiles to later be transformutated into colorful alloys. Meanwhile I'm getting distracted from my distractions and setting up a flax pot to automatically acquire string because I unfortunately do not possess the spinneret glands of an arachnid creature to produce such a thing on my own. Anywho, back to the mechanism shenanigans. I will need to make a heat generator that is powered by molten rock in close proximity to the machine to then power the metallurgic infuser which is used to make the ambiguous infused alloy from iron and redstone. But first, I need lava to actually power the generator, so back to the mines. After getting distracted yet again with the task at hand, I looked at the necessary materials for the refined storage controller and saw I needed nether quartz, which means I need to go to the nether, which means I need to use obsidian to build a nether portal, which means I'm going to the nether. I don't know why I momentarily phased through dimensions and started falling towards lava, but it startled me and wowie zooey mama, I spawned inside of a nether fortress and already got blaze rods. This is poggers. I am once again praying to the binary code goblins within my central processing unit to grant me good RNG and okay free diamonds. That is not bad at all. Apparently the Eye of Sauron is in Minecraft now. I didn't know this thing existed, but it is actually quite handy. During more looting escapades, I found this whimsical little spell book that makes mobs go wee. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. But now is not the time for dilly-dallying. I must acquire the blazes. Big. Hot. Rods. After receiving a plethora of rods, I was on my way to do a little trolling and ran into Jacob the baby. He was in fact, quite a little pathetic baby and stood no match against my might. El Bozo. I RTP'd again and there was a big honking bastion right next to me and I ran into this goober on the way. The shield it dropped was an exquisite addition to my collection of gear. After cleaning house and wiping the floor with the piglin brutes, I stole all their goodies and set out on a mission to exterminate their entire mangled and incestuous family tree. And did I mention steal their goodies that included netherite? Yummy. I also got these new kicks, so now I didn't have to listen to a kitten being stepped on every time I got hit by something. And free diamond gear is always nice too. I noticed a sneaky little looking piece of soul sand in the corner, so I aggressively rubbed on it until it ejected a vibranium upgrade as thanks for the rubbings. Consequently, the quest book yet again awarded me with random doodads for my progress. Yay! I get more positive feedback from this quest book than my own family. Anywho, it's time to dump all the assortment of thingies into my storage, and I'm doing it with pipes because I literally do not care about it being organized. Sue me. Now I am smoking that refined storage pack, and I will be shoving all my stuff into this tiny little disk drives because that is exactly how matter and atomic structures work. Controller. Check. Grid. Check. Crafting grid. Wait, oh wait, I'm almost there, check. Last but not least, the disk drive block that somehow holds thousands and thousands of kilograms of mass with 1 cubic meter. I am still astonished at the possibility of this. Yay, all done. Time to go sniff in the bathroom, accept the quest book rewards. A small side quest I've been wanting to do was get fire essence, because that is an easy way for infinite lava, which means infinite hypothetical power with the heat generators. So I used the previously acquired lava buckets to make the agglomeratio, or however in the world you say it, so now I can just throw it into a botany pot and yay, free lava. Now time to hook up the heat generator and get things cooking so I can finally get some infused alloy to do mechanism things with all the raw ore I have, and oh would you look at that, our first infused alloy. What a beautiful baby, I can't believe I made that all by myself. Now time to start up the refined storage system with, to quote Palpatine, unlimited power. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. I'm going to need a better power source for my jetpack and wireless transmitting from the power mod, but I can do that next episode. Anywho, here's my pipe monster attempting to funnel all the items into my refined storage system from the barrels, because I might commit scooter ankle if I did it manually. Now that all of my possessions have been squished into the funny little box, it is time to get some basic resource processing going. First I will set up an infinite charcoal generator that is not actually infinite because of the storage limitations, but it will still get me Kim Kardashian sized but loads of it, so I never have to worry about mining for coal ever again. Yay. While I was frolicking through the fields, I noticed some more equine beings on my mini-map, and lo and behold, my precious. What a loyal creature, he has won my heart for not running away from me. Never leave me again, I promise I will change for real this time. I'm just so scared to be alone. I didn't mean to hurt you, I'm sorry. Ahem. Anyway, back to making charcoal, and oh yay, it is working. Now it is time to mechanize things with the aptly named mechanism mod, but spelled with AK because it is so quirky. Uwu. I'm just making the basic machines for making an ore processing unit to process the ores into processed ingots, which will be further processed into parts and machines. This enrichment chamber enables substances to utilize insider trading to thrust themselves into the top 1% of the population within 1 year in office, in the stock market business. There is a lot of machines to make blah blah blah, you get it. Let me just show you the finished product. Do not worry about the absolute chaotic mess of pipes and stuff behind the wall, you aren't going to see it anyway because I won't allow you. It is embarrassing. Despite how it looks, it still gets the job done, and that's all that matters. Time to load up this barrel and get filthy rich. These machines are sucking my power supply dry like a Thai lady boy in the back of a strip club with a depraved, rich old white man, so I added another heat generator. Yay. Anywho, time to, oh wow, I look goofy as hell. Why do I got those ground grippers on me? Until the next episode where I try to get some better power and maybe go to the end.